SavingsFashionistas, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. My name is SavingsFashionista. She is I am her, and you have arrived to Nista's Nation. And over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it is body or home, and there are times where I will douse in a little bit of this or a little bit of that. But today we are here to talk about fragrance, you guys. So I wanted to do this edition before I pushed out my other content because they are summer fragrances, and we have less than 30 days before we go into a new season, you guys. Now, like I always say, you wear what you desire to wear. And where I live, we still will experience 70 to 80 degree weather. So these fragrances are very befitting, in my opinion, still in those type of climates. So we're going to just get right into it. So for those of you who don't know, I recently started a series on my channel that is called This or That. And basically what it is two fragrances that mainly come from two different brands, and they have a very similar profile. And I just want to come share and give my opinion and let you know which one I like more so or more less than the other. So let's just get right into it. All right, so the first fragrance that I want to talk about, it is by Replica. And Replica is Maison Margiela's Maison Margiela fragrance line. This is considered to be a niche fragrance because the two lines are separated. So he has like his couture line of clothing, shoes, and whatever else he designed in that line, and then he has his fragrance line, which is Replica by Maison Margiela here. So they only sell things that are fragrance related, like candles, other home fragrances, and I think a few other body care fragrances. So this is the Beach Walk. This is the first Maison Margiela that I have bought full bottle of. I did purchase one of those coufret sets probably maybe a year and a half ago, and my thing that I told myself was the one that I used up first, that will be the first one that I like, because there are a couple in there that I like. But honestly, to be completely honest with you, I do think that Beach Walk was really my favorite pick out of the 5. So we're going to talk about, and my light is washing it out. This is the Replica Beach Walk by Maison Margiela. So this fragrance was released in 2012. And let's just get right into the fragrance notes. All right, the fragrance notes are bergamot, lemon, pink pepper. The heart notes are coconut milk, ylang ylang, and heliotrope. The base notes are musk, benzoin, and cedar. Now, as far as projection, you guys, this fragrance, it projects. When I say project, my meaning of projection is how long can I smell this fragrance without making skin to nose or clothes to nose contact. I can sit idly and I can smell it. So it's only about 30 minutes to an hour, you guys. That's the projection. So that's on my skin. Now, if you're one of those people who want to smell your fragrance all day, I understand it, because I do want to smell mine too. But if I don't get bent out of shape, because normally when I don't smell myself, that's when I get a lot of compliments. I tell you guys that all the time. So this fragrance, I would say, it's probably more of a skin scent. The longevity is about 6 hours. I haven't experienced where I can smell this all day or to the end of the day. I don't get that experience. You definitely have to refresh it with one of your body oils, body mist that you may use, or even if you put this, and I don't think you could do that like that unless you have one that you can spray. Or if you have the purse size, or like the coufret, but I don't have any more in the coufret, you can refresh yourself throughout the day. So the longevity is about 6 hours. The gender profile is for women, but like I say, you wear what you desire to wear. The brand class, of course, is niche. The fragrance class is a floral, fruity gourmand. All right, so that is this. Okay, so let's pull one of our little scent sticks. this fragrance right here, it is very, well, I wouldn't say it's heavy with the ylang ylang. Ylang ylang is just one of those prominent, it's one of those takeover notes. And if you are an essential oil, or if you have experienced essential oils, ylang ylang is one of the stronger essential oils that I have. That and geranium, every time it just overpowers any mixture that I come up with. And it's the same that I've learned in a lot of fragrances. But I do believe that there are things that they can do in the mixing or the formulation of it to kind of blend it down. But maybe that's what they wanted to get that particular fragrance. It is definitely in a floral category, in my opinion. I don't think that it's a gourmand because I don't get a whole lot of coconut, but I can tell that it has remnants of coconut, and the fragrance notes doesn't say that it's just pure coconut. It does say coconut milk. So of course I would think that coconut milk is a little more bland than actual coconut flakes. Now that's just my own personal opinion. Now with this, the ylang ylang, it does stand out and it gives it that floral note, but you definitely can pick up that musk undertone. I don't smell any of that pink pepper. It's not giving me that spice that pink pepper tends to provide. I don't get a whole lot of that. But this right here, this is a compliment banger, you guys. I have had men and women compliment this. And I had one situation where I was out shopping and the associate was trying to assist me. And I don't know if she had delayed thinking or if she had to get something done, but she found me in the store when I was checking out, and she said, "Oh, I'm so glad you have not left yet." She said, "Because what are you wearing?" And I told her what I was wearing, and she was like, "Where can I buy it from?" And I told her she could get it from, you know, a local Sephora, or she could order it offline. She pulled out her phone and she was like, "Beach Walk," and she was like, "Spell that for," well, not Beach Walk, but the replica part. And she found it and she did a screenshot right there and talking to me. And she was like, "That smells so good. I really, really enjoy it on your skin." So I was like, "Thank you very much." So I have had some good experiences with the Beach Walk because I have layered it with quite a bit of things from my Bath and Body Works collection. I've also layered it with the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Not Soleil Blanc, but Soleil. Is it not Soleil Neige? Soleil Blanc? Yeah, Soleil Blanc. Yes, Soleil Blanc. I've paired it with my Soleil Blanc body oil. I don't have the fragrance. And to enhance that coconut note, I have also paired it with the Bath and Body Works Vanilla Coconut as well as the Copper Coconut Sands. So this goes really well with anything, in my opinion, that's coconut. Now as far as the citrusy, I do pick up a little citrus, but like I said, that ylang ylang, it just overtakes. So it's like it's overshadowing the little citrus that I do smell. And that's what makes me put this in a more floral category. So if you want that summer vibey fragrance that has that floral aspect to it, I definitely would recommend Beach Walk by Replica. Now, it is definitely a fan favorite. Can I talk? It is definitely a fan favorite. And it comes from none other than the House of Kayali. Alright, so this is kayali Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. This is the 50 ml bottle, and I think this right here, this was the 30 ml. I think it comes in a 30 ml and a 70 ml. This is the smaller one. So this is a 50 ml bottle, and it's pretty. It's in this light metallic pink color, and it is very pretty. This fragrance was released in 2021. It is relatively new to the house. So let's talk about the fragrance notes. The fragrance notes are coconut milk, honeysuckle, pear blossom, Italian lemon, jasmine sambac, tuberose, gardenia, ambrette muskmallow, bourbon vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. All right, so the projection is the same. It's about 30 minutes to an hour. The longevity, I would say it's about 4 hours. This is 4 hours when I'm not doing extreme layering. You do get a little longer longevity, maybe up to like 6, maybe 6.5, 7 hours when I do my intense layering. And I have been layering, when I have layered it really intensely, I layer it with the Bath and Body Works Copper Coconut Sand. So this is a almost spot on match for the Copper Coconut Sands. And of course there are other coconut fragrances that will pair really well with this. So the longevity just regularly is 4 hours. If you do intense layering, you can get you about 6 to 7 hours. The gender profile is women. The fragrance class, this is an amber vanilla. And the brand class, of course, is niche. Okay, so let's just do some familiar testing. So I want to get a little bit more familiar with it. And I think I just had this on this weekend, I can't remember. This is so good, you guys. This is good. Oh my God, this is so good. Now, kayali, y'all did y'all thing when y'all did this one. This is good. It's just good. It's so good. All right, so this is definitely that sexy eyeliner, beach, just vacation. It's a whole vibe. It's a vibe. You can actually escape into your imagination with this fragrance to go on one of those luxurious, exotic vacations. This right here, oh, it is so good. I had to have a full bottle. I bought the little 10 ml first just to do some sampling, because when I bought my first kayali, which was the invite only, my sinuses didn't like it. I liked it, but my sinuses didn't. So I said, we're going to have to go the safe route. So when I purchased this and musk, of course, and of course vanilla 28, I was like, I have to get a full bottle. But this right here is so good. That coconut is there. Although it says coconut milk just as Beach Walk, but it's really prominent here. I can pick up the tuberose in it. I also smell that jasmine sambac, which is one of my favorites. I pick up the patchouli as well as the sandalwood. And most importantly, one of my favorite skin scents, musk. This is really heavy on the musk. It is so good. This is so good. So I have paired this with musk, her musk. I think it's musk 12, I think. Her musk fragrance, and it just amped the musk up even higher. But if you want to stay in that coconut vibe, you can always use another coconut-based fragrance or a coconut prominent body care. But this right here, if you want to think about luau's, or if you're going to a luau, a backyard party, a backyard pool party, this is a perfect fragrance for this. This is the perfect fragrance to pack with you if you're going to Cancun, Cabos, Tulum, anywhere that is beachy and exotic that you can get to. This right here would be my #1 pick to take. It is so sexy. And I think that it's one of those fragrances that men would really like. And honestly, although they say this is for women, I can very easily see a man that is in tune with his fragrances, how he could wear this as well as put on something like an iris fragrance or something. Or even something that's heavy on sandalwood that he may have in his collection. That would just set this off. But this is good. kayali did a really good job. So you probably can tell from the way I reacted. I like them both. I really, really do. But if I had to choose one over the other, it would definitely be that. It would be that girl, kayali, Replica is good, don't get me wrong. It just depends on the vibe that you're trying to get from it. Me, sometimes I'm just not in the mood for florals, and especially a floral like Elang because she just takes over. But it is good. It's really good. I do think it's good, but if I had to make a choice, it would definitely be the Kayali Vanilla Coco 21. So I want to thank you guys. If you have either or of the fragrance or both, and you would like to share with me how you feel about the fragrance, please be so kind and leave it in the comments below. And do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.